What's up? This is Square2448 with a Farming Simulator 17 video, and today we'll be repoing and towing cars with a new tow truck. So let's hop in the Chevy supervisor truck and make our way over to the tow shop where we'll be picking up the new tow truck. And I'm very excited to be using this one, and I also did do a few upgrades to the shop which I will be showing you once we arrive. And this was a very highly requested video, so if you guys would like to see more towing or heavy rescue, let me know down below in the comments. But this supervisor truck is one really nice shop truck that we kind of just drive around from the shop and back, almost like a supervisor truck, if you would say. And as you guys see, when we do pull up, we got new gates for the shop, making it easier instead of having two gates kind of combined, making the opening. So I think we'll kind of open this up and we won't close it until we leave. And the one good thing about these is it kind of opens up as you walk away if you kind of press it and leave it, which is really nice. We'll kind of pull in here. I think that we'll kind of park this actually over here. We don't really need any of these garage doors or this gate, and that kind of acts as like a vehicle to kind of block it if somebody was to try to take one of the vehicles. And now this is a new tow truck, guys. It's a Chevy tow truck. This thing looks very nice. It does have working winches. We're in a really nice looking bed, so we'll be using this today. It was made by Wood Metal Farming on the group page, and I don't think the page you have to be accepted into it, but we'll be using this one today, and we'll be using the other flatbed for some of the other cars. So the first repo of the day, and the only repo, is going to be a Mercedes 6x6 pickup truck, and Mercedes are pretty expensive, so we should go after that first before we go after the usual towing. But we'll kind of close this gate. Let's see if this gate's going to close. There we go. There it goes. It's closing now. And this is just overall one nice truck. And that modding group is doing a great job making a lot of different tow trucks and overall awesome trucks. So shout out to Wood Metal Farming. I appreciate all of your work for everything because these trucks look awesome. So I think we'll indicate over here in this truck. I believe it's kind of hidden, so we might have to kind of drive on the grass. And we do want to indicate and not really damage the property when we do come here. But if we do have to drive on the grass, which it looks like, as you guys can see in the distance, there is a vehicle on the side of the house. So I mean, they are trying to hide it from the eye of a passing vehicle. So I think that instead of going on damaging the grass, we'll make sure that this is a vehicle, because the last thing we want to do is kind of pay for the damage. And looks like this is the correct VIN. Look at that. This thing looks pretty cool, and it says V12, so this is one very expensive truck. So we'll turn our lights on and kind of back on in. Now I would say to have the less damage, I think we'll go this way. So we'll turn our LED light bar on, we'll lower that boom, and we'll also extend it out. And I think that we should be able to kind of clear. It looks like this basketball hoop kind of will get in our way, but it looks like we are going to overcome that and prevent a lot of damage to the grass. But we'll hook up. Look at that, guys. We got that hooked up, and usually you would kind of put chains and everything like that on it, but we can't really do that in Farm Sim, and I wish that we could. So we'll kind of pull out here, watch the side of the house. Looks like we are very close, and we did not hit that, so that's awesome, guys. The repo of the day is done. Now we just have a few tows that we have to do with this, and then we have to do a few with the other rollback. Now this truck tows this pretty well, and I mean, this is a very large and heavy truck, so it's overall very nice. And if you guys would like to see more towing and heavy rescue videos, let me know down below in the comments. And what types of vehicles should we tow next? I do enjoy doing these towing videos because we have epic tow trucks made by very nice modders. And I think that it's good to kind of do these videos and use these trucks as good as we can, kind of push them to their limits, because I mean they are great trucks and they really do deserve to be put to work. So we'll get this gate open up, and I do like how that is all automatic gate. It's pretty nice, and I think we'll kind of back this in the corner here, and we do have trees around, so I think the trees will kind of help anybody from kind of seeing, but nevertheless it could potentially have problems with somebody trying to take this, but we'll just put it in the corner. Awesome, so we drop that and we'll bring the boom in. We'll turn our lights off and head over to the next one. And now these tows are going to be a lot easier because we do not have to check the VIN. We can just hook it and drive off. And I do appreciate all of your support over the last month or so. You guys are really awesome fans, and I appreciate all of you. So I think we'll kind of turn over here, and one of them is actually at this Ford dealership, which is pretty funny. A vehicle is blocking the door, so we have to come get that with the rollback. So we'll come get that next. But the next one that we have to do is this vehicle over here taking up 2 spots. So we'll put our LED light bar on and we'll remove this because they're parking in the handicap and a regular one. Taking up spots is not very fair to the other drivers. Awesome, so we'll back up here and attach. So we got this one attached, and this is pretty cool. All of these vehicles I have done mod reviews on, if you guys would like to check those out there. And I'm not sure exactly why that building over there is kind of blacking out. Could be a problem with the texturing, but this tow truck is doing a great job towing these, and we might have to build some other type of tow truck. But this one also does have some working winches and everything like that, so if you do have any ideas for a rescue to do with this, let me know down below, because I think it will be pretty cool to use this. I mean, working winches on trucks is awesome. So like I was saying, we'll kind of pull this in, and we will no longer be using this truck today, so we'll kind of pull in here, and usually we should kind of close the gate after every time we kind of go through this, just in case somebody tries to take it while we are kind of in our shop area, but we do not have that amount of time today. So to kind of help prevent that one, we'll kind of block it in like that. So now it's a little bit harder for that vehicle to be taken if somebody was to kind of get through our gate and everything like that. And I think it might be easier for us to kind of use this smaller door, kind of keep all the AC in. Move that right out of the way. That's awesome right there. Now these garage doors are very fast, so it's pretty helpful. We'll turn the light bar off, and this thing is full of LED lights, which is a great feature. I think we'll leave that right there, and we'll be getting this truck, guys. I mean, this one looks pretty cool, and we just need to kind of change the color and everything like that. Looks like we are unable to kind of clear right there, and I'm thinking, guys, we'll get the last 2 and then we'll call it a day. Very busy day for us. We do a lot of towing, and I do get a lot of questions. Why do we have 2 different towing shops? Heavy Rescue is mainly for the rescue of wrecks, and this is mainly for towing and repo of smaller vehicles also. So that's some pretty good insight into kind of why we have 2 different ones, 2 different fleets of trucks, which are pretty different. I mean, the other one is very large trucks, and this one is mainly smaller ones for town towing. We'll kind of come to a stop over here, and we are kind of going a little fast, and hopefully we could get this tow. If not, we'll go to the other one, and the other one is actually a SUV, which you guys have recommended me to kind of use in a towing video. So we made it over here, guys, and that is one nice sports car, and it's a Chevy. So that's pretty funny how a Chevy vehicle kind of parked over here at a Ford dealership. That's very interesting. So, but we'll back up here and we'll tow this for them. And that pole right there for the sign is making it a little challenging, but we'll kind of get this rolled down. And it looks like the whole back of the truck is up in the air just a little, so not sure exactly if it's a collision problem there, but we'll kind of slide this through. Awesome, so I mean, we got it pretty good, and we do have a key to this, so we'll hop in this, we'll drive it up really fast. And I think it would be pretty cool to have a working winch on a rollback. That's the next epic thing that has to happen for us. So if you do have any ideas on how we could let that happen, let me know down below in the comments. But look at that, we have the load lock, which is very helpful. But using this rollback is pretty easy and efficient. Just that we have to use it on cars where we really do need to, because it's also takes a little bit more time. We'll lift up that tow bar, prevent it from scraping on the ground. But look at that, guys, we towed 2 vehicles so far and repoed 1, so I mean that's a lot that we've done today in a very little amount of time. We'll open up this gate here, which I will look into kind of changing the color to match the rest of it, but I think, like I was saying, we'll kind of block this vehicle in just in case, because the bank wants to kind of sell it if they do not want to pay the money. Lower that down and slide this out. That is a lot of weight, and right there, so we'll go get the last one once we unload this. We'll turn off all the lights since we no longer need them. And overall, we are using some epic vehicles in a lot of videos lately. And like I was saying earlier, I do appreciate all the modders for putting these together, because these are awesome. And it looks like we have to turn off the top one. So it looks like we turn that off now. We'll pull out here and we'll lock up. And it's always good to kind of lock up the gate. That way, like I was saying earlier, nothing will go missing. Now the other vehicle's just down the road. As you guys can see in the distance, it is a SUV which is taking up 2 spots. So lately a lot of vehicles are taking up multiple spots, which is pretty interesting how we have 2 calls today with these. So we'll turn on all of these since we'll be taking up a little bit of the road. And we'll roll this back, slide it out. Awesome, so I think we'll drive this up and then we'll be calling it a day. So hope you guys enjoyed today's towing and repoing video. Let me know down below in the comments if you do have any other cool video ideas. Thanks for watching and subscribe for more.